Welcome to the 2017 edition of the National Science and Math Week. Yes, Christopher. You're right. Yes, Senna.
Perimeter.
You're right. Yes, Priscilla.
NH3.
You're right.
It was exciting getting all the points in the last round to catch up.
No school is too little to be bullied.
Yes, Wanda.
Operation.
You are right.
The National Science and Maths Quiz is the longest-running independent production on television. It's the one program that brings education authorities, teachers, allied staff, students, old students associations, and parents together in support of science education at the senior high school rank of the education ladder. The objectives of the National Science and Maths Quiz are to promote the study of the sciences and mathematics, to help senior high school students develop quick thinking skills and a probing and scientific mind about things around them, to promote healthy academic rivalry between senior high schools, to a lesser degree, keep old students still interested in their schools and encourage them to offer help to their alma mater, to inculcate a degree of science culture in the Ghanaian society for all to see science as a way of life. Let's take a walk down memory lane and see how far we have come in 25 years. The idea was not proposed at a national science fair or conference, but rather on the tennis court of the University of Ghana, Legon, where Mr. Kweku Mensah Bonsu, then managing director of Primetime, was at the court to play the game after his own heart with his playmate, the late Professor Ebenezer Kweku Awotwe, Professor of Animal Science. Mr. Mensah Bonsu was curious as to why birds could stand on a live electric wire without getting electrocuted, but human beings could not do so. From Professor Kweku Awotwe's explanation, Mr. Mensah Bonsu got the idea of a quiz program focused on scientific explanations behind everyday phenomena, in addition to the topics from the regular science curriculum for senior high schools. Thus, it all began 25 years ago, in April 1993. Since then, the National Science and Maths Quiz NSMQ has seen 22 exciting editions.
Selecting the quiz mistress and the gender was entirely my decision. So one Saturday evening after tennis, we were sitting in Commonwealth Hall senior common room, and then Marianne was there. So I just said, he said, you talk to Marianne. Have you spoken with her? I said, no, I'm going to talk to her. So I talked to Marianne. Then Dr. Marianne Addy, later Professor Marianne Addy. I told her about the program and that I needed a quiz mistress. I wanted a quiz mistress. And she said, but why me? I said, you, because you are a female scientist with a PhD. Can you imagine the impact that this would have on the children, especially the girls? That I want you to be the quiz mistress, whether you like it or not. In fact, I've selected you as the quiz mistress. And she had a good laugh. I said, okay, I'll do it. And then when Marian was leaving the program after 7 years, and this she recommended Eureka MFA at Dumako. And the first time I met her, I said, well, of course, if you're called Eureka, that's a name that came out of mathematics. So then, you are a quiz mistress. I met Dr. Kaufman at a program, and she and Professor Alote came to my office to talk to me about some mathematics competition or science, international science competition. And I went and talked to Dr. Aotwe. I've met her only once, but I think from the way she spoke and the way she carried it. And Aotwe said, well, strangely, that's the person I was also thinking about. So I said, well, your job is cut out for you now. Our 3 quiz mistresses have all been great, I must say.
There would have been no excitement without very interesting and well-crafted questions. The nature of the competition requires that questions be of equal strength and difficulty at each stage of the competition. A team of consultants were selected to work on the questions. This is how the team was put together.
Then I got my friend Dr. Adanu, Komla Adanu, to do the physics. So Asmeni for chemistry, Adanu for physics. Then for biology, Aotwe himself, Mrs. Kwaku. She put together a team to do the maths. Now, beyond the first year of the competition, I got to know Dr. Douglas Edujemfi of the maths department. And Douglas agreed to be a part of the team. And since then, he's been a part.
The program was first recorded in October 1993 with the late Professor Marian Irama Ade, Professor of Biochemistry at the University of Ghana, Legon, as the quiz mistress. It was originally named the Brilliant Science and Maths Quiz, as Lever Brothers, now Unilever's Blue Soap Brilliant, was the sole sponsor of the program. The name was changed to National Science and Maths Quiz in 1998, when Brilliant dropped its sponsorship of the program due to change of management and policy direction. Amstel Malta from Ghana Breweries Limited, now Guinness Ghana Breweries Limited, took up sole sponsorship of the program from 1998 to 2001, when it dropped its sponsorship also for the same reasons. Next, the Ghana Education Trust Fund, GET Fund, sponsored the program from 2002 until 2008. In 2009, Primetime took up the cost of producing and airing the program in the hopes of attracting sponsorship to help pay for the program. But this did not work out, as education clearly was not seen as a priority by corporate Ghana at the time. Consequently, the program was forced to take a 2-year break, that is 2010 and 2011. The program, however, was such an important event on the academic calendar of the senior high schools that it was sorely missed. Thus, students, teachers, and parents alike began clamoring for its return.
This program went into a lull because of a lack of sponsorship. And myself, Mr. Mensah Bozu, we met the Director General, and we said this program must not die. So I'm glad that at least a company or a bank for that matter has found it necessary to partner with us to sponsor this program.
Thus, the number of participating schools was increased from 135 in 2014, and the regional competitions, through which 108 schools are selected to join the seeded schools at the national championships, was born. With 3 schools instead of 2 competing against each other in each contest. and the introduction of the preliminaries, along with 2 new faces as quiz mistresses for that round. They are Dr. Angela Lamte and Mrs. Gladys Shringa. Since the competition was opened up to all senior high schools in Ghana, many less endowed schools have managed to qualify to the quarterfinals and in some cases the semi-finals, an attestation to the many benefits that the exposure on the NSMQ has engendered, such as interest in the schools by the general public and support of the schools by their own students' association.
Root of xy minus 3y.
You're right.
The students who make up the participation teams go through rigorous routines and discipline to be able to make a mark in the competition. The teachers who train these students are dedicated to the course and thus invest a lot of time and energy into developing strategies and tactics to sharpen the minds and analytical skills of their contestants.
We try every year to do something that would be new, but that would add value to the participants' experience on the program. And that's why we have the mentorship sessions that are meant to broaden their horizons so that they see that there's more, way more to having a career in science than ending up in medical school. We have the Science and Technology Fair that aims at helping participants transfer the knowledge, the principles and theories they have learnt in the classroom into producing practical products and services that would be useful to society. We also have the excursions, which we used to do but not in such a focused manner. Now the platinum sponsors host us to a tour of their operations to help our participants understand the business behind the sponsor and their operations. We have also tried to embrace technology, and you see that as most evident in our use of social media. Our embrace of social media helped us regain contact with our fans and supporters and to rekindle their interest in the program.
To encourage and reward displays of excellence in female contestants, Primetime in 2017 instituted a special award in the name of Professor Henrietta Mensah Bonsu for the most outstanding female student. The winner of this award was the very courageous and smart Zuwaira Baba Mohammed from Tamale Senior High School. The other newly instituted award was the Dr. Kweku Mensah Bonsu Award for the best team or the most outstanding team. An award was also instituted in the name of Professor Marian Irama Ade by Infantipim 1999 winner Bubune Adi in 2015 for the most outstanding team. Sustaining a program of this caliber needs dedicated staff, and over the years, the dedication and devotion of the experienced professionals that have come on board has helped this program thus far. With this 23rd edition coming off from the 5th of June to the 5th of July 2018.
This program started in 1993 and is still here. It's bigger and better than it was when it began. And this just means that the team that has worked on this competition from beginning till now have not let the obstacles that came their way throw them off course. Good planning, tenacity of purpose, and good support from good friends and supporters, both government and private, have helped the Science and Maths quiz stay its course and grow into what we see today. And so I see in the future for us to grow the brand beyond the shores of Ghana into a West African competition for both Anglophone and Francophone West Africa, and then a continental competition. That would be something.
Indeed, the NSMQ has come a long way from its humble beginnings of 32 schools, thanks to the vision and hard work of Prime Time, the interest and support of various sponsors and collaborators, both in government and in the private sector, the passion and hard work of the school's teachers and contestants, and the enthusiasm of various old students' associations.
Homes. Right?
A colloid.
Yes.
With the sustained support and collaboration of all stakeholders, the National Science and Maths Quiz and Science Festival can only grow and get better each year. We very much look forward to the Golden Jubilee celebrations of this fantastic event.
By 83 degrees. Wonder.
Root 2.
You are right.
Long live the National Science and Maths Quiz. Long live Ghana.
I can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me guess my sister is here at time so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond Mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond Mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Gold is a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Gold.
Ashene Pankasa. Gold, good energy.
Welcome to the 2017 edition of the National Science and Math Week. Yes, Christopher. You're right.
Perimeter.
You're right. Yes, Priscilla.
NH3.
You're right.
It was exciting getting all the points in the last round to catch up.
Moscow is too little to be bullied.
Yes, Wanda.
Operation.
You are right.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Gold is a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Gold.
Ashene Pankasa. Gold.
I can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me guess my sister is here at time so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond Mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond Mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.
Welcome to the 2018 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. This is the 14th 1A stage contest, which features TI AMASS FOMENA. Pope John Senior High School and Minor Seminary. And KOFORIDUA Secondary Technical School. Let's meet the contestants. TI AMASS FOMENA. TI AMASS FOMENA is represented by
Aidan Mustafa Isiama, final year.
Educhi Ameji God in final year.
You are welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you doing?
Doing great.
Great. That's wonderful. You are coming to us from prelims?
No, madam.
You are the Cedars School. Excellent. Excellent. So what did the seniors tell you?
Last year, we came all the way from the preliminary stage, and God being with us, we made it to the quarter-final stage. But at the quarter-final stage, we met Kumasi High School and Wesley Girls, and unfortunately, we lost.
Oh, all right. So this year, obviously, you are moving even further than the quarterfinals, right?
Yes, madam.
If that's the case, do I even need to ask what to expect to this contest?
All that we should expect is that the battle is the Lord.
All right. But I found out that Aidan, you are a singer. So if things go your way, I will be expecting a song. Best wishes.
Thank you.
KOFORIDUA SecTech. KOFORIDUA SecTech is represented by
Beduan Ponsem Gabriel, final year.
Okay, madam. Felix Amponsa, final year.
You may sit down. How are you doing?
Yeah, great, my grace.
You are great.
My grace.
How excited are you to be here?
Very excited.
Very. Okay, good. So you are coming from prelims.
Yes, please.
And what happened?
Oh, actually, we met our competitors, and by God's grace, we went through successfully to qualify for next round.
I see. And so what are we expecting?
Oh, first of all, we just want to say that we thank God for having helped us to qualify for this stage. And we know that with our strength and our knowledge, we can go nowhere. So we are just depending in Him. As we have faith in Him, we know that we'll win this contest.
All right. Good. I've been looking for talent in our contestants. What can the two of you do?
Okay, actually, I play the guitar as well.
Guitar. Hey, great. Maybe one of these days we'll organize a concert. Best wishes to you.
Thank you very much.
Pope John Senior High School, KOFORIDUA. Pope John Senior High School is represented by
Nicholas Obienchi, final year.
You are brothers?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So this contest, what are we expecting?
Madam, we are assured that under the sun, the race is not for the swift, nor the battle for the strong, but time and chance are into the way.
It's not for the swift?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me wish you well then. Best wishes.
Thank you, madam.
Viewers, we've met the contestants. The race is not for the swift. That's very interesting indeed. Let me reserve my comments until the end. But for now, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We have support from GCB Bank, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Lancaster University, Ghana, Academic City College, West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WACBIB, Awake Purified Drinking Water, GTP, MFA Jewelry, and Hoti Makeup. The mentorship sessions are sponsored by Bond Savings and Loans and RMG Ghana, and SciTech Fair 2018 was sponsored by GOL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, and Talo Ghana Limited. Our media sponsors are City FM and Joy News. This is a primetime production. My name is Elsie Efakofman. I'm your quiz mistress.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold Synthetic Oil and any quality Gold oil.
Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds, as usual. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. The questions are simple and direct. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, a bonus point. If the answer is wrong, there's a penalty point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. For this first set of questions, you require 30 seconds of time, and I'm going to start with KOFORIDUA SecTech. Your question. A plasma ring of radius 2 meters carries a circular current of 10 kiloamperes. Find the magnitude of the magnetic flux density generated by the plasma current at the center of the ring. Yes, Badu.
1 5.0 times 10 exponent 4 Weber.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 3 millitesla. AMASS, find the current carried by a plasma ring of radius 4.0 meters, which generates 2.0 millitesla at its center. Yes, Gordon.
40 meters. 40 meters.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 13 kiloamperes. Pope John, find the radius of a plasma ring which generates 5.0 millitesla at its center with a plasma current of 4.0 times 10 raised to the power 4 amperes. Yes, Nicholas.
0.5 meters.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 5.0 meters. You misplaced your decimal point. 30 seconds with a preamble. Preamble to all schools. A fair die is rolled once. Find the probability that the number appearing is, that's the preamble. Please, did you get it? Great. So, KOFORIDUA SecTech, 5, given that the number rolled is an even number. Bedu.
1 on 6.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The answer is 0. And you surprised me. I'll tell you why later. AMASS with the same preamble. 3, given that the number appearing is an odd number. Yes, Aidan?
1 out of 2.
That's incorrect. Which of you? Raise your hand, please. Calvin?
1 out of 3.
Yes. Your major question with the same preamble. An odd number, given that the number appearing is 1. Calvin?
1 out of 3.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 1. And the reason why you are surprising me is that the first one, for example, 5, given that the number is an even number, when can 5 ever become even? So, of course, 0, it never happens, right? And then an odd number, given that the number appearing is 1. 1 is always odd, so it will always happen. right? And that's 1. The fact that you have 30 seconds doesn't mean you should spend time calculating. You should just think about the question sometimes. Next set, 10 seconds each. And I have a preamble to all schools. Name the type of joints that are found in the following parts of mammals. So I'll give you a part of a mammal, and then you name the type of joint. All right, so KOFORIDUA sectec, wrist. Yes, Bedu?
The gliding joint.
Yes. AMASS, within the fingers and toes. Yes, Aidan?
Hinge joint.
Yes. Between the atlas and axis vertebrae. Yes, Calvin?
Pivot joint.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds. How does metallic character vary down a group in the main group elements of the periodic table? Bedu?
Okay, the metallic character increases down the group.
Yes.
This is because... okay.
AMASS, what principally determines whether an element is likely to be a metal or not? Aidan?
Madam, it's ionization energy. Or
keep going.
So, Madam, when it has low ionization energy and also
yes.
high electron.
It was KOFORIDUA sectec that rang. KOFORIDUA sectec, I'm giving you first and final warning. If you ring while someone else is giving an answer and I want to hear the answer, you will be penalized. All right, Pope John. State two major differences between oxides of metals and non-metals. Yes, Calvin.
First of all, oxides of non-metals are acidic, whereas oxides of metals are basic. Mm.
2 out of 3. What you said is right, but there are 2 other things you could have said. So oxides of metals are usually ionic, whereas those of non-metals are covalent. Or oxides of metals are usually solid, whereas oxides of non-metals are gaseous. Next set, 30 seconds. KOFORIDUA. The intensity of light transmitted by a Polaroid is 1/4 the intensity of linearly polarized light incident on the Polaroid. Calculate the angle between the axis of the Polaroid and the plane of polarization of the light. Yes, Bedu.
30 degrees.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 60 degrees. Find the fraction of light transmitted by a Polaroid whose axis is oriented at 45 degrees to the plane of polarization of linearly polarized light. Yes, Gordon.
1 out of 2.
Yes. Determine the angle between the axis of a Polaroid and the polarization direction of linearly polarized light when the transmitted light intensity is 3/4 the incident intensity. Calvin.
30 degrees.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Find the average rate of change of the function f of x given. Did you get your preamble? All right. So, KOFORIDUA, f of x is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 5 as x changes from 2 to 3. Bedu.
1 per second.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 2. AMASS, TI AMASS, with the same preamble. F of x is equal to x cubed minus 2x plus 9 as x changes from 0 to 2. Aidan.
4.
That's incorrect for bonus. Which of you? Nicholas.
8.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 2. Your major question with the same preamble. F of x is equal to 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2 as x changes from 1 to 2. Calvin.
The answer is -3.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 5. Next set, 10 seconds. And this one, there's no bonus because it's a single question to all 3 schools. When I get to you, please give me a right answer so I can move on for the next right answer. Of course, a different one. Okay, so this is the question, after which I'm coming to you, KOFORIDUA. Give one, only one, of the main functions or useful information that is provided by ecological pyramids. So, KOFORIDUA SecTech, only one. Yes, Felix.
Madam, please, the ecological pyramid is used to determine the number of organisms at each trophic level in a food chain or food web.
I'm not going to accept that, so I'm moving on. Is your hand up, Aidan? Go ahead.
Now, ecological pyramid determines the number of organisms present in an ecosystem, and therefore the stability of the ecosystem. It determines
Repeat the same thing.
It determines the number of organisms in an ecosystem and the stability of the ecosystem.
I'm not accepting that one as well. Yes, Calvin.
It gives information on the energy that is transferred from one organism to another at each trophic level of the ecosystem.
Okay. All right, so there are several things you could have told me. It shows the feeding patterns of organisms in different ecosystems. Yes, it provides an insight into how inefficient energy transfer is, so information on energy transfer. It shows the influence, so it's not just numbers for the sake of numbers. It shows the influence that a change in numbers at one trophic level can have on the trophic levels above and below it, okay? When data is collected over years, the effects of the changes that take place in the environment on the organisms can be studied by comparing this data. And then if an ecosystem's conditions are found to be worsening over the years because of pollution or overhunting by humans, things like that, you can take action to prevent further damage and possibly reverse some of the damage. So information can be used for decision making for the future. All right. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds for that. KOFORIDUA SecTech. An organic compound has an empirical formula of C2H4O and a molar mass of 88. Determine the formula and the identity of the compound if it gives effervescence with NaHCO3 solution and has no branching in the carbon chain. Atomic mass for carbon is 12, that for oxygen is 16, and for hydrogen it's 1. Bedu.
Okay. The molecule or the compound is C4H8O2, and this is the butanoic acid that is belong to the carboxylic acid.
Yes. AMASS. An organic compound has an empirical formula of C2H5O and a molar mass of 90. Determine its molecular formula and its identity if it can be oxidized with acidified Na2Cr2O7 to give a dioic acid. Yes, Aidan.
Madam, the formula is C4H10O2, and it can be oxidized by NaCrO2 to produce a dioic acid.
2 out of 3. You got the 2 for the formula, C4H10O2. And the diuric acid means you have 2 terminal OH groups. So it's actually 1,4-butanediol. Last question, Pope John. An organic compound has an empirical formula of C2H4O2 and molar mass of 180. Determine its molecular formula and its identity if it is a natural product with alkanone functional group and can be obtained by or from the hydrolysis of honey. Yes, Calvin.
We have the formula to be C6H12O6, and the identity is it's a hexanone.
All right, I'm giving you 2 out of 3. From the formula, which should have been very familiar indeed, and then the mention of honey, right? So the identity is fructose. That's the end of the first round.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to family.
At the end of the first round, KOFORIDUA SecTech has 9 points. TI AMASS FOMENA has 11 points. Pope John Senior High School has 13 points. We have a long way to go, 4 more rounds. Round 2 is also known as the speed race. So, KOFORIDUA SecTech, I'm releasing you from the rule from round 1. You can ring at any time. Okay. So, this round, as I said, is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell? TI AMASS FOMENA. Thank you. Yours, KOFORIDUA. Thank you. And yours, Pope John. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. If you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, you lose a precious point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds. Best wishes to all 3 schools. For the first set, I think you can do this in 10 seconds or less. And the first question is, in humans, where does the conversion of excess amino acid... Yes, go ahead. Which of you? Calvin?
It happens in the kidney.
That's incorrect. Did anyone else ring? Okay, yes, go ahead, Bedu.
The liver.
In the liver. And the rest of the question was conversion of excess amino acid to urea. Okay. That was. Next one. A senior high school student heated a few grams of dried soil until red hot, and then further heated until no more smoke was released. What was he trying to determine? Yes, which of you, Bedu?
The student was trying to see if there were living organisms in the soil. That's where they were.
I'm not accepting that. What he was trying to detect was the presence of humus in the soil. Next one. Arrange the following to indicate the correct path of the movement of a reflex action. A, central nervous system. B, muscles. C, skin. D, sensory nerve. E, motor nerve. Bedu.
Okay, madam. We have the skin. We have the sensory nerve. We have the central nervous system. We have the motor nerve. Then we have the muscle.
Yes. Next question, 30 seconds. In a titration of Na2CO3 solution of unknown concentration with 0.100 mole per decimeter cubed HCl solution using phenolphthalein as indicator, 25.0 centimeter cubed of the base required 18.0 centimeter cubed of the acid. Calculate the concentration in mole per decimeter cubed of the Na2CO3 solution and give your answer to 3 places of decimal. Which of you, Bedu?
0.026 mole per dm cube.
That's incorrect. Which of you, Calvin?
We have 0.07 mole per dm cube.
I can't take that.
To 2 decimal.
Did they ring? No. I asked for 3 places of decimal. 0.072 mole per decimeter cubed. Are you contesting that? No. Next one, 30 seconds. In a titration of dilute H2SO4 solution with 0.120 mole per decimeter cubed NaOH solution, 20.0 centimeter cubed of the base required 16.0 centimeter cubed of the acid for complete neutralization. Calculate the concentration of the acid and give your answer to 3 places of decimal. Which of you? Please raise your hand. Yes, Calvin?
0.200 mole per dm cube.
That's incorrect. Yes, Badu?
0.075 mole per dm cube.
You are right. Next one, 10 seconds. In a titration of MnO4 minus solution versus acidified Fe2 plus solution, which indicator is most appropriate? Which of you, Bedu?
Okay, madam, we have phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein.
That's incorrect. You also rang. Okay, go ahead, Aidan.
Madam, no indicator is used because MnO4 is self-indicator.
Pardon?
No indicator because the MnO4 is self-indicator.
Okay. Aidan, you need to speak up clearly for me. It's very hard to hear you. Next set. 30 seconds each. A triangle has sides of length A, B, C in centimeters. A is thrice B, C is 2 centimeters shorter than A. The perimeter is 26 centimeters. Find the lengths of the sides of the triangle. Yes. Kelvin.
The lengths are 4 centimeters, 12 centimeters, and 10 centimeters.
That's right. Solve the inequality. X squared minus 3x minus 4 is greater than 0. Yes, go ahead.
We have x to be greater than -1 and x to be less than 4. So
That's
-1.
incorrect. Who rang next? Yes, go ahead, Bedu.
X is greater than 4 or x is less than -1.
Yes. Evaluate 13 combination 2. Yes, Bedu.
Madam, we have our answer to be 91.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Aidan.
Madam, the answer is 156.
No. Did you ring? Yes, Calvin.
78.
Yes. Last set of questions, 30 seconds. First one. The heat capacity of a calorimeter is 450 joules per Kelvin. Find the heat capacity of the calorimeter and its contents when 0.10 kilogram of a liquid of specific heat capacity 4,200 joules per kilogram Kelvin is poured into the calorimeter. Yes, Bedu.
870 joules per Kelvin.
Yes. Next one. A 2.0 times 10 raised to the power 5 kilogram ocean vessel is 100 meters away from a 5.0 times 10 to the power 6 kilogram vessel. By treating the vessels as point particles, estimate the gravitational attraction between them. Bedu, go ahead.
Madam, we have 6.7 times 10 exponent 3 Newton.
No. Aidan.
Madam, 6.7 times 10 exponent negative 3 Newton.
Yes. Last question. A rope of length 20 meters and mass 2 kilograms is under a tension of 10 Newton. If one end of the rope is jerked and a traveling pulse is created, how long does it take the pulse to arrive at the other end? Which of you? Which of you? Calvin?
4 seconds. Okay. 4 seconds.
That's incorrect. Yes, Gordon.
2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 2 seconds. And that's the end of the second round.
I can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me guess my sister is here at time so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond Mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond Mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Well, you're a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Goil.
Ashene Pankasa. Goil, good energy.
At the end of the second round, Pope John Senior High School has 12 points. TI AMASS FOMENA has 14 points. KOFORIDUA SecTech has 16 points. We are at the top of round 3. Round 3 has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 3 minutes in which you can compose an answer to the problem of the day. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Please put your pens down. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. Arrange the following mitotic features in the correct order as they occur during somatic cell division. A. The chromosomes are in their most contracted configurations, having moved and gathered into the equatorial plane of the spindle. B. The centromeres interact with the spindle apparatus. C. Division of the cytoplasm occurs. D. The chromosomes consist of long threads and longitudinally double along their entire length, even at the centromeres. E. Sister chromatids move to opposite poles. And F. The nuclear membrane breaks down and a spindle-shaped structure of tubules is organized. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. stop writing and present your answers. Ready. Their answers. Oh no, I need to get you to write it up, right? Okay, contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards. I'm in too big a hurry. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from our consultants. This is a problem in biology involving somatic cell division. So some steps are described of this process, but the steps they have been jumbled. It's in a mess. So the contestants were to organize them so that it makes coherent sense how this process of somatic cell division occurs. So let's look at what the suggested solution is. The first step is actually D, which is the chromosomes consist of long threads and longitudinally double along their entire length, even at the centromeres. Then you move on to F. The nuclear membrane breaks down and a spindle-shaped structure of tubules is organized. From there, you go to B. The centromeres interact with the spindle apparatus. Then you go to A. The chromosomes are in their most contracted configurations, having moved and gathered into the equatorial plane of the spindle. Then you go to E, which is sister chromatids move to opposite poles. And then finally C, division of the cytoplasm occurs. This is how the process of somatic cell division takes place. Contestants, AMASS, I think you decided to make my job difficult. So instead of A, B, C that we were all using, you decided to ring-number them. No problem. In fact, this was the difficult problem of the day to allocate points to, because once you miss a step, the thing doesn't really make sense. So I considered making it an all or nothing. But if I did that, we would be in a disastrous zone. So I decided to consider skipping of steps, you know, not providing any answer or not providing a step at all. So there are different subtractions that went on to arrive at your score. For you, yours is even more jumbled than the original. The only thing you had right was D, the first step. The first step. After that, everything is just jumbled. Or you didn't even present it. So I'm giving you 1 out of 10. Next, KOFORIDUA SECTEC. You missed the D and the F. You switched them around. Then your presentation of the others, the E and the C, that was problematic. And so you wind up with 4. It's generous, very generous. Pope John, you mixed up the B and the A. Then you didn't present the C, the last step. Because that was the only one left to. I don't know how come you couldn't present it. Otherwise, the things were in order. So I'm giving you 6 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Please pick up your notepads. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. The school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, there's a penalty. Best wishes to all schools. I'm starting with you, AMASS FOMENA. Your statement. The acute angles of a right-angled triangle are complementary. Yes, Gordon?
It's true.
Yes. Pope John. A triangle has at most 1 right angle. Yes, Calvin.
False.
No, that's a true statement.
At most.
A triangle can have no more than 1 obtuse angle. Yes, Badu.
True.
Yes. The image of a real object formed by a plane mirror is always as far behind the mirror as the object is in front. Gordon.
It's true.
Yes. The image of a real object formed by a plane mirror has a magnification that decreases as the distance between the object and mirror increases. Calvin?
False.
That's right. The image of a real object formed by a plane mirror is laterally inverted. Badu?
True.
Yes. If nitrogen 1 oxide were prepared in the laboratory, it could be collected in a gas jar by downward displacement of air. Gordon?
It's true.
No, that's a false statement.
Nitrogen.
It's much heavier than air. The molecule HN3 is known as hydrazoic acid. The oxidation state of nitrogen is -3. Calvin?
False.
That's right. Whereas N2O is a diamagnetic molecule, NO is paramagnetic. Bedu?
True.
Yes. A flowering plant is monoecious if the androsium is found on 1 plant. Yes, Gordon?
False.
Yes. A flowering plant is monoecious if the flowers are unisexual. Yes, Nicholas?
True.
No, that's a false statement. A flowering plant is monoecious if the gynecium is monocarpous. Yes, Badu?
It falls.
Yes. Addition of vectors is associative.
It's true.
Gordon?
It's true.
Yes. Subtraction of vectors is commutative. Yes, Calvin?
False.
That's right. Scalar multiplication is distributive over vector addition. Bedu?
True.
Yes. Some materials have negative thermal expansion coefficients within certain temperature ranges. Gordon?
It's true.
Yes. A material that has a negative thermal expansion coefficient undergoes a decrease in size when temperature increases. Calvin?
True.
Yes. In the temperature range within which a material exhibits negative thermal expansion, density decreases as temperature increases. Bedu?
It falls.
You're right. CO2, SO2, H2S, and HCl as gases will turn wet litmus red. Gordon?
It's true.
Yes. Using litmus and smell only, SO2 gas can be distinguished from CO2. Calvin?
True.
Yes. A colorblind student will be able to use AgNO3 solution, dilute HNO3, and dilute NH3 solution to distinguish between Br- and I-. Badu?
False.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last set of statements. Fatigue of leg muscles may occur after riding many kilometers on a bicycle because of insufficient glucose. Gordon?
It's true.
No, that's a false statement. Fatigue of leg muscles may occur after riding many kilometers on a bicycle because of excess carbon dioxide. Yes, Calvin?
False.
Yes. Last statement. Fatigue of leg muscles may occur after riding many kilometers on a bicycle because of insufficient oxygen. Bedu?
True.
Yes. That's the end of the fourth round.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off.
The end of the fourth round. TI AMASS FOMENA has 25 points. Pope John Senior High School has 28 points. KOFORIDUA SecTech has 36 points. Fifth and final round. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. In order to solve a riddle, you need to ring for it. May I hear your bell, TI AMASS? Thank you. Yours, KOFORIDUA. Thank you. And yours, Pope John. Again. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. There are 4 riddles. Best wishes, everyone. First one. I am an important member of a class of elements in the periodic table. Within that class, I am one of those that are solid in the pure state. I have been known to the ancient men and women. I occur in the native state, especially in the vicinity of volcanoes. If you know what is common to gypsum, Epsom salt. Yes, Nicholas.
Magnesium.
That's incorrect. I continue. Cinnabar and galena. Then you have found me. My atomic number is 16. Bedu.
Sulfur.
Yes. I read all the clues. 3 points. Next one. I am one of the 4 fundamental interactions in nature. I may go unnoticed, but I'm responsible for very important natural phenomena. One of the long-range forces and I are the only interactions that have so far been successfully unified. I am implicated in beta decay process. So who am I? Which of you? Yes, Aidan.
Energy.
No. Kelvin.
Nuclear force.
No. Bedu.
The strong force.
No. Who knows it? Anyone? Oh, Bedu, you were closest. It's the weak force, not the strong force. It's the weak one. Next one. I am used to describe some small crustaceans that constitute important zooplankton species. The organisms have a life cycle similar to that of other crustaceans. These organisms can be found in both the upper waters and bottom of oceans and freshwater bodies, as well as swamps and other wet habitats. Some of my members that reside near the surface of large water bodies typically consume phytoplankton. Species residing on the ocean floor or other similar habitats have specialized mouthparts that are capable of scraping organic waste products and associated bacteria for consumption. Others are parasitic species and will derive nutrients from a host. So who am I? Aidan.
No, protozoans.
The submerged hydrophytes.
No. Yes, Calvin.
Decomposers.
No. The guy who has been jumping up and down over there, you are now hiding. Gentlemen, what is it? The right answer is copypod. Copypod. Last one. Last one. I am, to put it crudely, a mistake. I may be random or systematic. I am uncertainty in a measurement or a calculation. I determine the range. Yes, Nicholas?
Error.
You are right. The rest of the clues. I determine the range of acceptance of a measurement or calculation. As an example, a measurement may be given as 15 plus or minus 0.5 centimeters. All right, so they solved the riddle when I had started reading the fourth clue, 3 points. And that's the end of the fifth round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. TI AMASS FOMENA has 25 points. Pope John Senior High School has 31 points. KOFORIDUA SecTech has 39 points. TI AMASS FOMENA, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road for you. Best wishes to you. Pope John Senior High School, thank you for being here, for giving us a good contest. Unfortunately, we must say goodbye. Best wishes to you. KOFORIDUA SecTech. Congratulations on winning the contest. That was quite a performance. You started from the bottom. Well done. Please prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Best wishes. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. We are still at the 1A stage of competition. Next time, we'll bring you Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School, Edinaman Senior High School, and Ghana Senior High School, KOFORIDUA. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We have support from GCB Bank, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Lancaster University, Ghana, Academic City College, West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WACBEB, Awake Purified Drinking Water, GTP, MFA Jewelry, and Hoti Makeup. The mentorship sessions are sponsored by Bond Savings and Loans and RMG Ghana. And SciTech Fair 2018 was sponsored by Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, and Tello Ghana Limited. Our media sponsors are City FM and Joy News. This is a primetime production. Thank you for joining us for this contest, and see you next time. Bye.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Gold is a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Gold.
Ashene Pankasa.
can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me guess my sister is here at time so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond Mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond Mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.